Hi, my name is Andrew. I've been searching the internet for ways to try and fix my Ossur cold rush cryotherapy pump, and I couldn't find anything, so I just took a screwdriver and dug into it. So I figured, hey, I'll start making a self-help video for other people that might have the same problem. I bought one to help with my back pain, and it's made a night and day difference. Being able to be cold all night, all I do is freeze a Gatorade bottle, throw it in some water, and looks like I got some dust and hair in it, and looks like it clogged the pump. So found the problem, and I'm going to show you how I took it apart. Ossur builds good devices, and it's a little hard to get into, but it's not too bad once you get around a few of the kinks. So here's the base and everything else of the foam insulation. But first thing you're going to want to do is take some of these screws out of the bottom, because you do have to take the tank out. They're all attached. You will have these screws taken out of the bottom. These screws right here out of the handle. Then you have this rod, which goes through the handle around the outside. Also has these plastic things in. You kind of got to pop out. And then these are actually where the most painful ones. They're actually on the inside. They attach the back piece to the front control panel. Those are the hardest ones to get apart, to get apart everything. But just need a little screwdriver and finesse once you get the tank out. And these are some more screws that held the top plate on right behind the lid. So there's the lid. There's also some screws right there. Then you have two on either side here inside the tank. But yep, this tank pops out of there. You can just pop it up and out. And then you can finally start to get at these other four screws to pull it off. And then it just slides right out. There's nothing real fancy attaching it. You just got to get to these screws, and there's two on the other side. But, yep, here's the main water inlet. And here's the nice little pump. I was annoyed. I spent like $140 on this. And they're like, oh man, I don't want it to burn up already. I'm like, I bought this model because they said it was a really good brand, really durable. I'm like, yeah, that's a really decent motor right there. I think it's got that, the little magnetic backlash on it, so it's like, it's good. Actually came apart really easily. I just had a, let's see if I still got it here. And, nope. Yeah, there was a gob of hair stuck in there, just sees it right out. But now that I got that out, it'll spin right up. Oopsies. Good as new. So, one thing I plan to do, I seem to get a lot of dust and hair into this when I switch out the ice block. I'm actually going to take a piece of that's the inlet there. I'm going to put a piece of screen mesh over that. So hopefully it blocks some of these particles from getting stuck in the pump. But at least now I know how to fix it. So, yep, there's, I guess you can try to comment me or anything if you have any more questions, but it's pretty simple. So, yeah, I just got to take this, put the impeller piece back on. So you can't really, these parts were glued. So right here I had to wiggle that a bit to get it off. But actually all you really have to do are take these screws out, and it'll come right apart. You can get out whatever's stuck on your impeller there to get it going again. So I'm going to sleep good tonight knowing that I got that fixed. Now I just got to put it back together. I don't know, in case, I mean, unless you're really rugged with it, you don't really need to put all these screws back in. It just sits next to my bed and keeps my back and neck cool all night. So there's my first how to fix it video for the Ossur cold rush cryotherapy. And yeah, when I called them, they said they didn't really repair it or anything like that. Well, it's like, I'm too Dutch for that, so I'm going to find a way to fix it. So it's not too bad. So hope you enjoy.